Hey everyone, back. Now I'm finally doing my new Spider-Man showcase, part 2 of it. Probably not going to call it part 2, whatever. But yeah, I'm happy. I have more than just Spider-Man this time. So I think we might as well start getting into it. Why waste time? So first off, I completely repainted my Iron Spider. I think it looks 10 times better. I kept the same kind of color red because it's shiny, and then I used gold paint to make it look gold, and I think it looks a lot cleaner now because I wasn't really copying a minifigure. I was just looking at a Iron Spider logo as a reference. Let me see if I can try to get it up. There we go. Okay. Now, I was just using an image of an Iron Spider as reference. Looks really good. These Iron Spider arms were taken from a knockoff that I really like because they're chrome, like a chrome gold color. Yeah, it's better than the last version. And then I just gave him some gold, like detailing on the feet and the legs, just to even out the gold. Next up, we have my Scarlet Spider, which was inspired from Across the Spider-Verse. I like this figure a lot. I really like the comic shading I did with him. A very unique figure in my collection. I love how big the eyes are. The legs are really nice shading. Again, just nice shading overall. Then we got the Spider logo on the back. I probably might one day go back and sculpt like an actual hoodie, but whatever. For now, it's pretty good. Again, happy with it. Happy with like all the sculpted detailing. I sculpted the web shooters, sculpted all the belts, sculpted the pouches, 2 pouches on his legs. Pretty much just a red spandex bodysuit, and then with like a blue hoodie over it. Also, the way I display these on my shelf is I use these things, and then I just put them over. And I gotta click in. Now we get to the other one that's in my only other minifigure that's in a container like this. That is my updated black suit Spider-Man. Yeah, I think unlike last time, where like whenever I'd update with my black suit Spider-Man, instead of like just use this scratching off the paint and repainting over it, I think I just grabbed like a new black body and then I just paint it over it. Yeah, I really like the way the spider actually looks. I love the white. I love how the white looks. It doesn't feel like gross stuff. Love the way that the logo looks on the back. I like this back logo. But then I just gave them some white on the arms, just instead of just on the hands, just because I think it looks nice. And again, I like having like at least one area on each body part where a color is, makes it even out. Like for example, if I had a figure and if I was making a character and the color schemes were like purple, black, and red, I'd make sure to have each of those colors somewhere on the body and like on each like limb. Like I've had all those colors on the torso. Have like some of the colors on the head, and then have it all match. Because I feel like that it looks nice to me. Anyway, I'm gonna put these back on the shelf because that's not all. That's not all I have for Spider-Man. I'll be right back. A lot of these are probably older figures you've never seen before, so why not take this one? This one I've had done for a while. The Scorpion, heck yeah, looks cool. I think I still have to finish. I guess I still have to finish the tail because the tip isn't really painted. Well, whatever. I just This is like a knockoff piece. Yeah, this is a knockoff head that I found. And I think it's perfect for Scorpion. The helmet is, I took like one of these Ninjago masks and I painted the top like a metallic green, the bottom like a forest green, and the black. And then what I did is I just covered that up with Procreate, and then I painted over it. And then I also sculpted this detail on it. And then the claw hands, I just rotated the hands. I just sculpted like these like scorpion pinchers. Sculpted this in the back, and then the tail actually has a wire in it, so that way you can bend it for like stop motion maybe. Because of my Spider-Man fan film, I don't know if I was gonna. I think I was planning on having Scorpion at some point, but I didn't want to use the officials one because the tail doesn't really do anything. So I was like, hey, might as well make my own Scorpion with like a big tail that I can like pose. I really like the colors. I like all the different greens, the blacks, and the oranges around. The neon orange. I like it. He's a little hard to put on the shelf because of his tail. I don't know why I've been on Batman hyperfixation recently. I made like 3 new Batman figures, like on like the span of like 3 days. Alright, so these 2 figures were actually going to be in my Spider-Man fan film, Radioactive Spider-Man, which I might continue at some point in time. I might continue working on that. I have a couple of movies I want to make, which I'll either talk about. I'll talk about them at the end of the video, and then I'll also probably make a separate video. So here's the Electro that would have been in the movie. I actually made 2 heads, like a one that was like an evil laughing like face, and then there's this one which is more angry. The head is sculpted by me, or not the head, the hair, which I just took a normal minifigure hair, then I just sculpted over it, like with the hair look I wanted it, because I made this design. This is my version of Electro, which I really like. Cannot tell me otherwise. I like how I was able to like, kind of do my own like look for the costume, but yet this is how I design characters. I add parts on each. I add different sections on each body part where like each color would be. Like see, like the main colors are black, green, and yellow. Each part of the body has black, green, and yellow. That's how I design it. These electricity pieces were taken from a bootleg Electro I have, which is more comic accurate. But I didn't really want to use that figure because again, I wanted to make my own version. I like making my own versions of the like characters. It makes it more unique. I'm not gonna do that for Spider-Man because like it would just be Spider-Man. Next up is this would be a smaller villain in the movie. Shocker. I really like this. Again, took the same ninja helmet piece, and I just this time. Well, not this time. I just painted on these like goggle details, which I'm really happy with. Oh, tip: if you're ever gonna paint like goggles on a minifigure, recommend instead of making the eyes black, make the eyes blue. So that way they it looks like peeking through. I also painted the bottom of his head brown, so that way you can't see the flesh tone underneath. Then this is just like a piece of give him a red scarf with just a piece of Procreate. Now this is kind of one where I didn't really exactly follow my. Actually I did. What do you know? He has yellow, brown, and red around his body. Really like it. I took a lot of inspiration from the. Here, let me put his helmet back on. I mainly took like inspiration from the Spectacular Spider-Man design. That's where my main inspiration for this suit came from. I'd still have to paint. I'd have to paint the body again. I just haven't done that because I've just been putting them on a shelf for a while. Yeah, I really like it. I love the pattern. I like its quill pattern. Looks really nice. I love this figure. Oh, the gauntlets. I almost forgot about those. Yeah, the gauntlets have this like symbol from the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon, which I like. And how I did it is just I sculpted them over hands, but you can still like turn them. And then I just painted a red thing on the thing so that way you can shoot his like like electromagnetic pulses, and I'm pretty sure that's what they are. They're not electricity, folks. Even though his name leads you to believe otherwise. I don't think I should show you Miles, because Miles is pretty bad, and plus I showed him before. Ah! I almost forgot about this guy. I did Spider-Man 2099. I think I used to say like, oh, I'm never going to do this because that logo's hard, and I did it. The logo was hard, yes, but it looks good for what I was able to do. Look at that, it looks clean. I love the head. I sculpted the things. Don't ever ask me why. If you look at my Batman, I didn't do this for this. Do not ask me to do that with Batman. I will say no. Yeah, I used a shiny. Yes, I used blue. I know the suit in the comics is black, but I did use the blue just because you could make it look like the comic book shading. I'm sorry. I will give you my apologies, and I will make. How about this? What if I made a variation of him, but instead of blue, he's black? Leave it. I'll do that if you guys ask for it. How about? All right. I'll choose the black. I'll choose the black. Either I'll do like a matte black or I'll do the glossy black. All right. I just wanted to make him blue because I already have a black Spider-Man suit up there, so why not? You know, the web cape, literally just plastic, like just like a thing of plastic wrap I ripped off. I was also, yes, I was going to paint the web pattern. In fact, this was the second version of the web cape. But I've learned the hard way that paint doesn't really stick to plastic wrap well. So I just scrapped it. Because I really wanted to give him the web cape, because I feel like that's like a thing that not a lot of adaptations give him. Plus, if I really want to, I could just take it off. Yes, it is. Yes, so he wears a plastic wrap cape. I really like this. I like the figure a lot. Look how shiny it is. I feel like Lego needs to make a shiny blue color if they haven't already. Like a blue that's this shiny. That's like the only reason why I keep this brand of blue, like paint around, because their shiny blue is amazing. Anyways, I think that's all of like the finished ones I have. Well, might as well. I don't even know if I've shown this one yet. Yeah, I don't think I have. Alright, whatever. Alright. The Spider-Man. I made this Spider-Man that uses that same shiny blue. And I think it was good. I used remember these? I haven't used these in I haven't made a figure with these in a long time. Oh, look at that. And he just fell apart. Yeah, I haven't made a figure. This is back when I like with these figures I had to like paint the whole like around them. The back logo's really bad though. Also, this is like clay, because I think I had them on like a wall for like a long time. Still really good. I like the front logo. That front logo is pretty good. The webbing is good. I might do another Spider-Man, but this time I do a tutorial, because yeah, I made quite a bit of Spider-Man. Why not? It could be fun. Using this blue. Might make a version too, but instead of using this, I'll use a normal minifigure. Also, you can get these off like AliExpress and stuff. These are really good for like Spider-Man, like especially like Spider-Man poses. Like if you want a minifigure, like a Lego minifigure with like Spider-Man poses, get this. This is 100% worth it. Just seal it when you're done painting it. Otherwise, this is gonna happen. Made this a long time ago. Oh my god! I keep discovering figures. All right, so hold on, wait, where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where? Here he is. All right, so I've made two different, along with the other, like the homemade Spider-Man suit that you can watch in the other one. I made two wrestling Spider-Man suits before. Let's see which one's worse. Whatever, I'll show this one. Because this one has less detail. Here's this one. All right. So what I like to do, what I like to do with the homemade suits and with my stuff whenever I do Spider-Man stuff is I like to make them red and black as a reference to the Steve Ditko stuff. And oh wow, look at that! As a reference, look, Steve Ditko reference. The back is blue. The back logo is blue. Yeah, I got that logo. I got the Steve Ditko logo. Take off the head. That's not exactly the Peter Parker head I would use for like a high schooler, but whatever. We got sculpted web shooters on the outside. Black and red gloves. And I think also what I like to do is that when I like if it's like a homemade suit, I just try to make it look like you just threw it together in like an afternoon. But after I made this, I don't think I would like this very much. I might still use this piece, or maybe not. But I think if I were to make, I might remake this figure again. But I feel like it might look more like this, just a little better. I like how it looks. I like how more matte looks. I would definitely get rid of all these like detail or at least make it just look like stitching. I don't like the three-legged logo and on the back. It's better. I'm really bad. Can you tell I'm really bad at doing the back logos yet? Yeah, no, you can tell I caught a case of the old Marvel line design. You could tell you could definitely tell I caught that. The eyes are pretty good. I don't know. It's just this is why you design Spider-Man suits with a webbing, because without the webbing he looks weird. There you go. There's why you should have webbing to the suits. Anyway, I would say that'd be it if I didn't have a figure that's unfinished. The best Spider-Man character of all time, Webman. I told you. I think I'm pretty sure I made a video where I talked about making a Webman. I told you I'd do it. Here he is in all of his glory, his Webman glory. I will 100% be finishing this at some point in time, just not now. Yeah, just Spider-Man, just the colors reversed. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it for all my Spider-Man, or like my newer Spider-Man customs. This has been GHC, and I did some stuff.